This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll English. Episode number 196, baby. Oh yeah. In today's episode, I speak to PT Teach. Yes, personal trainer Tom Jones. He is back. And we speak about how to be an internet sensation, baby, because PT Teach is at the beginning of his journey of, building an online presence. I've still got a long way to go as well, very long way, and lots of things to learn. So we thought, you know what, let's speak about this. We also make lots of references in this conversation to the live workout video that we made together last week. So if you haven't seen it, go to the Rock and Roll English Facebook page and make sure you do. And one more thing before we start. I made a mistake in English again in this episode. I'm sure your English is actually better than mine, okay? But just remember, mistakes happen all the time, even with native speakers, okay? This is what I want to make you understand, that even native speakers do it. So don't be embarrassed of making mistakes, because it happens to everyone, even English teachers like me. So yes, just remember, in the podcast, it's not clug, it's glug, okay? You will understand what I mean in the podcast. Oh, one more thing I forgot. I will be doing that free class tomorrow with Cara from Leo Listening, okay? So if you want to come along, it's free. Go to my Facebook or Instagram page and sign up there, okay? Because you need to let us know that you are coming, and it will help you understand native speakers in group conversations. Oh yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you all again at the end. Remember, all of the rock and roll vocabulary is on the website rockandrollenglish.com/episode 196. Here is the conversation. Happy listening. PT Teach, how are you today?
Very good, Martin. You?
Always fantastic. Always fantastic. So this is 2 podcasts in a row for you now, Teach. One more for the hat trick. You never know, it might happen.
Do I get to keep the keep the World Cup after that, or?
Yeah, sure. Because if you get a hat trick, they just give you the World Cup. That's how it works here. Sure, absolutely. Anyway, PT Teach, how do we usually start the show?
With a review, Martin.
Oh, look at that. Very confident answer this time. Last week you didn't know what was going on. Only your second podcast, and you're already part of the furniture now, as we say. So part of the furniture because you're a real big part of it. Anyway, do you think we have a review?
I hope so. I truly hope so. And a positive one.
Yeah, we only read positive ones. Luckily, I haven't actually received any 1-star reviews, but probably not going to read those ones out. So if you're thinking of doing it, don't, because I'm not going to read it out, okay? Just the 5 stars. And yes, we do have one. You actually bring good luck, PT Teach. That's 2 in a row. So 2 in a row, 2 consecutively. And it's from Antoni Marcos. I feel more confident with that pronunciation. I don't know if it's right. Facebook review, and it says best podcast ever, 5 stars. And it says, "Hi Martin, my name's Antonio and I live in Brazil. I've been listening to your podcast for 2 months now and it's become my favourite podcast ever. I really love the way you and your friends interact with each other. Unfortunately, I don't use iTunes, so I can't leave a review there. I know those ones are the best. They are the best, but this is second best, so this is fine as well. But I hope you like this one too. Send my greetings from Brazil to Boom Boom, Dan the Man, Clarification Charlie, Corporal Coma, though he's hard to understand, and my favourite one, the Hellraiser. Keep on rocking, baby." Unfortunately, no mention of you there, PT Teach, but you're still new, okay? Your time's coming. Your time's coming.
That's fine, Martin. I know I've got to earn my stripes.
Oh, there we go. Lovely rock and roll vocabulary, to earn my stripes. So yeah, build his way up to deserve a mention in a review. But, you can always dream. Anyway, PT Teach, do you know what we're talking about today?
You've been quite elusive on the topic, but hopefully it's a debrief from Wednesday's live workout.
Not really, actually. So some nice vocabulary there as well. A debrief. So like to talk about what happened, and I have been quite elusive, so I haven't given him much information. That's when you know you're really part of Rock and Roll English, when I don't tell you what we're talking about. Anyway, so we are going to talk about how to be an internet sensation, okay? Because we made that video. I mean, at the last count, at the time of recording, it had 968 views, which, in my opinion, it's broken the internet, as they say.
I'd agree.
So a term there, when you break the internet, because it's just so popular that everyone's watching it, and the internet just can't keep up with all of these views, those 968. Because obviously we're both in this online world now, so I thought we could have a look and see what we need to do to become an internet sensation. Okay, we're on this journey together, PT Teach. So the first one, it says start slowly. Okay. And just before the show, I asked PT Teach how many Instagram followers he had, and what was the answer?
It was I think about 15 at last time of counting. But in defence, that's 15 in about 3 or 4 days. So slowly is the key there.
Yeah,
it's about quality, not quantity, I think, in this instance.
Absolutely, slowly but surely. Obviously, I've been there as well. I actually remember going out the first time I set up my, business profile on Instagram, and everyone was saying like, "Oh yeah, when I put follow, I got you up to 10," and I was thinking, "Oh my God." And when I got to 100 followers, I thought, "This is it. I've made it. Like, this is what fame feels like. I know how Cristiano Ronaldo feels with his 125 million now."
The funny thing is, when you sign up to Instagram, it says, "Do you want to add these people you may know?" And Cristiano was actually about 5th in the list for me, but I just thought, no.
Yeah, fuck him.
I don't want to. Yeah, I want to be original and unique. So
yeah, so Cristiano, if you're listening, fuck you, okay? PTT just got his 14 followers, and he is going to make you look like a dickhead, Cristiano, okay?
Quality, not quantity. Does he listen?
I'm not 100% sure. His English definitely could do with a bit of work, so yeah. If he's not, he bloody well should be. I'll tell you that for nothing.
I'll tell you one thing he doesn't need, and that's a personal trainer. He's in pretty good shape, so
he is. But I mean, one thing that in fact that I've got on the list here is actually be sexy to be an internet sensation, which unfortunately is something that I'm lacking. But you, PT Teach, with that arse, you can really give him a run for his money. So when you give someone a run for their money, it's when you compete against them. Cristiano is shitting in his pants right now.
No doubt, absolutely no doubt. If you put a 10 on me, and I think it will be body double.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing holding you back is your mozzarella skin. Yeah, when we did this live video the other day, obviously PT Teach was in England. It was probably about, I don't know, 17 degrees, and at the end PT Teach looked like a tomato.
That's because I was working hard, Martin.
Sure. Well, it certainly didn't look like you were working hard. You were just fucking... In fact, one thing that I've got on the list here is be real, okay? And I was thinking to myself, one, that arse of yours, I don't know if that's real now, because it's just so perfectly shaped. I just think, how is that real?
That's 10 years of dedication. That's hard graft. When other people are laying in bed, I'm working on that arse. So yeah.
So lovely vocabulary there. Hard graft. So hard work. So yeah, literally 10 years of hard work in one arse. But honestly, those shorts you were wearing, I was thinking, if you went outside in them, you would get arrested for indecent exposure.
Like I said, if you've got it, flaunt it, definitely.
So remember, we had that last week. If you've got it, just let everyone see it.
Yeah. I did notice your shorts, Martin. It looked like two pipe cleaners hanging out hanging out of either leg.
They were actually some Manchester United shorts from the 90s.
Yeah, you were probably filling them out when you were about 10, when you were under six boxing champion, but definitely not filling them out now.
Yeah, so filling them out, like using all of the space in them. Yeah. Well, I have to leave space, so I wear the baggy shorts just for the other stuff that's down there. Okay.
The hair.
The hair. Yeah, I've got a really hairy ass, so I need to. I need some extra room for that. But yeah, speaking about being real, one of the things when we were doing this workout, I noticed again was that you didn't even have a drink of water. How is that possible?
Correct. Yeah, if it's under an hour, I don't generally drink.
What's the point? The point? Yeah, I was drinking water like a baby getting milk from his mum.
Yeah,
just clugging on it. So when it's clugging, like, and then you weren't even drinking because if it's under an hour, what's the point? Hey.
Yeah. For me, yeah. I just it's a waste of time, Martin.
Yeah, well, it certainly builds more again for the sexy image, which you've got, like a real man. It's like, yeah, I don't need water. With my fucking fantastic arse, who needs water?
Yeah, that is the exact reason.
Yeah, I was thinking about this though, of like doing the sexy thing, and I was thinking how we can get you to become an internet sensation, and then I suddenly thought what we can do, because I don't know if everyone's aware of this, but TJ, his real name is Tom Jones, and there's a very famous singer called Tom Jones, who is very famous for this song.
Come along, give a sex bomb, you're my sex bomb, and baby you can turn me on, baby you can turn me on.
So this is it, Teach. This is your moment. You can be Tom Jones' personal trainer, sex bomb, and then Cristiano Ronaldo really will fucking shit his pants.
I've got no doubt. It's the bit of how we get there that worries me, because you still haven't told me that.
This is what this whole podcast is all about. All right, are you not learning anything here?
This is my second appearance, and only my second listen as well. So I am still getting up to speed.
Okay, lovely rock and roll vocabulary again. Getting up to speed, to catch up, to move at the required speed, because on this podcast we do move very quickly. So another thing to have success online is don't be rude. Okay, no one wants to hear any swear words or any disgusting stuff or any nudity, which again we did have almost nudity with your arse out. But something else you said in the video, which I thought was quite strange. We were doing the stretching at the end, the warm down, and then you said, I'm just going to stretch my middle leg. So let me just explain what I understood there. I've obviously got two legs, and then in the middle of those legs is something else. So yeah, what did you mean? What is a middle leg?
Yeah, as soon as I said that, I did slightly regret it, but I was hoping only you would pick up on it. But being a bastard, you've raised it again. What I mean, your middle leg. If you refer to your middle leg in English, it's your manhood. Your
exactly, yeah. So you said let's just stretch our middle leg. Okay.
However, what I did mean was the straight leg that you leave centralised should remain straight. So if you look at somebody from the front, when they're leaning to one side, their leg that remains in the middle of where they were.
All I'm thinking of here is just penis, though. You can tell me what you actually meant, but all I'm thinking
That's been you for the last 30 years, Martin, just thinking of penis. So
I do think about penises more than I should. I actually had a similar thing the other day, actually, where I said something I quickly regretted. I was doing a class and I said to my students, okay, tell your partner what you ate yesterday. And then someone didn't quite understand. So then I said, what you ate, everything that went in your mouth yesterday. And then I thought, oh, God, I don't know what went in that mouth. I hope, this doesn't get out of hand, so out of control.
Yeah. No questions. Just nothing.
Exactly. But yeah, luckily it was all right. So another thing here is do challenges. So they're quite big online. They help you get followers and stuff like this, apparently. And we did a 1 minute challenge in our workout, didn't we?
We did. We did the 1 minute burpee challenge.
Yeah, 1 minute, and I'm pretty sure I beat you in that. I did more than you.
If you judged it based on how sweaty you were afterwards, I think people would agree. But if we were to put a counter in, which I'm quite happy to do, Martin, we can see.
I think we should do this. We should do another video, and then I think, I'm going to try and beat you in one exercise, because I'm still not comfortable with the fact that you are fitter than me, because I still remember you as a fat bastard. So the fact that you are fitter than me doesn't sit well with me. So if it doesn't sit well with you, it doesn't make you particularly happy.
Okay. If the people want to see a challenge, what a challenge they'll get. I'm up for this, Martin.
Okay, so to do this challenge, though, we need some help, okay? Because obviously I'm going to lose, okay? But there's always the hope. Everyone loves an underdog. So an underdog is the person that is not the favourite, okay? So we know I'm going to lose, but I'm going to try, okay? I will kill myself trying. There's the possibility of a heart attack, but I'm going to try. But we need people's help, okay? If we get PT Teej up to... So he's on 14 Instagram followers at the moment. 15, sorry. Yeah. If we can get him to 30, that's 100% increase, let's say, by Tuesday midday, we'll do it. Okay?
Okay, I'm up for this. What if we don't? I mean, God forbid we don't get an extra 15. But what if we don't?
Well, then we'll just have to wait till next time. Okay. But if we do... Then if we do and I end up winning, okay, you have to get your ass out, okay?
What is the challenge?
Well, we'll just do different. You tell me the exercise and whoever can do more, okay?
Okay. So you've got to beat me for all of them or just one of them?
No, just one. All of them, come on.
All right, okay. I'll select some good exercises.
Okay, perfect. So another thing here, it says to have success online, you have to be original, okay? And sometimes I spend hours and hours thinking about things. I made a video the other day explaining my name and how everyone gets it wrong. I spent about 5 hours making that video. It got about 200 views. And then I see something on Instagram, for example, the most liked Instagram post of all time, and it was a picture of an egg.
Yeah.
I just think, why do I waste time actually doing this? Apparently the person that made it, Chris Godfrey, is an advertising guru. And I think
he is now.
he just put a picture of a fucking egg.
Yeah, he was a bloke with a camera phone before that.
And then as well, apparently, I saw this on Wikipedia, in Vogue, the famous magazine, it says, Vogue observed, eggs are lovable. Oh, yeah, great. Fucking everyone loves an egg, don't they?
You put a face on it. They're cute little things.
Yeah, but it didn't even have a face on it. It was just an egg, though.
Yeah.
And then apparently this guy now has created an advert about mental health using the egg. I can't see the connection. I've got to admit, look, here's a picture of an egg, just stay strong mentally. Okay. Oh, thanks. The egg's really helping. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
It's really demotivating. I just think, what's the point? I'm putting in all this effort and then someone puts a picture of an egg. I even saw a picture of this dog recently. So an English bulldog. And it said this English bulldog is breaking hearts all over the world after his owner shared a photo of him looking sad and fed up during this coronavirus lockdown. And I was thinking, it's a dog. I'm sad as well. Take a picture of me. I'm fed up. I'm sad.
Yeah, but that dog might be happy most of the time, whereas you are a miserable bastard all of the time.
That's not true. That's not.
This is the man that probably drank the least on his stag do, went to bed the earliest, was the only man not to have a single pint of alcohol during dinner.
Hey,
and then refused to drink down a Coke at the airport.
Hey, I needed to refresh myself, and the Coke, there was just too much sugar in it, okay? Don't shoot me, okay?
You don't want to go too mad too soon, dear.
Exactly. I had to wait for the right moment, okay? But yeah, dogs, though, they've got it made anyway. So when you've got it made, everything's perfect because they can actually go outside. Dogs have got more rights. So this dog that feels sorry for himself, what about me, okay?
Yeah, I feel like we are all living a bit of a dog's life at the moment. You know, where you see a dog at the window just looking out. Any sort of movement outside, like the postman, like a delivery, it's just immediately just get up, and look out the window. It's just exciting. And now I know how a dog feels. It's enlightening.
Yeah. This dog as well, the name of the dog is a Big Papa, which actually comes from a Notorious B.I.G. song.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. You got a gun up in your waist.
And apparently someone from Game of Thrones, Macy Williams, I don't even know who that is. I don't even know if that's a boy's name or a girl's name. Do you know this person?
No idea.
Okay, right. And he or she said, not being dramatic, but I would literally die for Big Papa.
Not being dramatic.
Yeah, sure.
This is probably similar to when I said it was 40 degrees on Wednesday when we were working out. And it's a slight exaggeration.
And how hot was it?
I'd say it had hit at least, like you say, probably 17, 18.
Yeah, because I don't think you opened your eyes during the whole workout. So you literally did it with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I did. And I've since, and I should have picked you up on it at the time, I've since watched the video back and some of your form, I have to say. He's questionable at best.
Okay, so when he said I should have picked you up on it, so I should have mentioned it to you, basically.
It looks like a man in a nightclub after 8 or 9 pints for some of them.
I was still recovering from the Coke I had on my stag do in February. Okay, still haven't got over that. It's still too much. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, PT Teach. Hopefully, we will get you to 30 Instagram followers. And then that's when you will hit the big time. Okay.
Perfect. Fingers crossed. If I don't hit 30, I might just give up the game.
And you can just kill yourself like the person that's going to kill himself for the dog.
Yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope. Okay, let's hope. Anyway, a pleasure as always.
Thanks very much, Martin.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Okay, so that was me and PT Teej talking about how to be an internet sensation, baby. So let's have a look at some of that rock and roll vocabulary. At the beginning, I said to him, only the second podcast and you're already part of the furniture. So when you are part of the furniture, you're an important part. Usually we use this for someone that's been there a long time. For example, Dan the Man is definitely part of the furniture here at Rock and Roll English. So yes, someone that is a big important part. And we had 2 reviews in a row. We've had that before, consecutively. PT Teej said that he needs to earn his stripes. Lovely vocabulary there. So you have to work to deserve a position, like in the army. If you want to move up in the army, you have to work to deserve that higher position. And we had the term elusive as well, when he said I had been elusive on what we were talking about. So I didn't really want to tell him. And he said, I hope it's a debrief from our live workout. So a debrief is what you talk about after the event has happened, just to see how it went. Maybe before you have a brief, and then after you have a debrief. We said that our video broke the internet. So when something breaks the internet, it's when it's so big, so popular. like one of those videos with like 25 million views or a live workout with 968 views. Very similar. We said to go slowly but surely in this internet game. So that's quite self-explanatory, really, isn't it? I said that PT Teach could give Cristiano Ronaldo a run for his money. So he could compete against him, basically. And then he told us about his fantastic arse and how it's hard graft. So hard graft is just another way to say hard work, really. And he said that I wasn't filling out my shorts. So to fill out your shorts, you need big legs to fill them out. Then we had the mistake when I said I was clugging on the water. What I actually meant was I was glugging on the water, which is when you go duk, 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 like that. But yeah, as I said, mistakes are part of languages, okay? And then PT Teach said it's only his second episode, so he's still getting up to speed. So when you're getting up to speed, you need to go a bit faster to recuperate, let's say, the distance between you and the next person, so you're at the same level. I said, I hope it doesn't get out of hand. So out of hand, out of control. And I then said the fact that you are fitter than me, PT Teach, doesn't sit well with me. So, I don't like it. I can't accept it. I'm a competitive person, and he was a fat bastard at university, and now he's about 1 million times fitter than me. So it doesn't sit well with me. So we will do this competition if he gets to 30 followers, okay? So I will put his Instagram thing on Facebook, on my Instagram, and if we can get him to 30, we will do this workout. I then said dogs have got it made. So when you've got it made, you're in a brilliant position. You have everything, like famous people. I see them complaining at the moment about having to stay at home in their homes with their swimming pools and massive TVs and cinema rooms. And I think, you've got it made. PT Teach then said he should have picked me up on my form. So pick you up on something to tell you you're doing it wrong, basically. And the word form. So in this exercise context, it's like the shape of your body. Are you keeping the right shape whilst doing the exercises? Anyway, remember to go to Instagram on the Rock and Roll English page, and then I will indicate to you how to give PT Teach a follow on Instagram. All of this vocabulary is on the website rockandrollenglish.com/episode 196. I will see you all again next week, people. But in the meantime, just keep on rocking, baby.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.